Okay, friends, now almost 5-6 days have gone after our last talk, but this is nothing in the course of 50 long years. For me personally, as I have been telling you, from 72, it is now 22, 50 long years have gone. And all of us have met during that long travel, sometimes or other. So even if we have come, our paths have crossed, even 5 years back, 2 years back, 20 years back, 40 years back, it doesn't make any difference. Each person must ask a question to himself, that during this time, what has happened to me? Have I found something? Have I learned something? After knowing which, nothing else remains to be known. It is because long before we try to help out somebody, first we must know for ourselves, have I helped myself completely? Have I solved my problem completely? Please think of it. It's very, very important. The moment you are going to help somebody, advise somebody, suggest somebody, something, it is absolutely imperative that you must know it for yourself. A person who has not solved the problems of his own life, how is he going to ever solve the problem of others? Even the so-called love affairs, it also doesn't work. Like the other day, it is high in my mind because the other day one person comes and talks to Swamiji, my daughter or son, I don't want to tell the person name, just a situation. My boy or girl wants to marry somebody. Very good. How long, how does it matter? Very nice, I'm very happy, very good. No, Swami, the trouble is, she wants to marry somebody and it doesn't matter she or he wants to marry somebody, and that other person and their family insists that we must convert to their faith or religion or tradition or customs like that. I said, so what do you say? Why is it that if the person loves my daughter or loves my son, why they cannot change to my thinking? If they are insisting that we must change to their thinking or their faith, why is it not that they can also convert? What's wrong with that? I said, see, if both are useless, because in reality, is it an arranged marriage? Definitely not. What type of marriage is that? Love marriage. In that marriage, there is no love. It's not love marriage. In that love marriage, there is no love. Why? Because the person who wants to marry, he finds love in her or she might finds love in him. Both of them have not found love in themselves. This is the crux of it. Understand, friends? Now completely go beyond this faith, that faith. Are you getting the point, please? Because why do I insist that the person must eat like what I eat, believe in what I believe, play what I play, dress the way I dress, speak the way I speak? Why? Because I think by doing that, I feel very comfortable, important. Right? What does it mean? You are not in love with yourself. You feel comfortable if you eat in a particular way, dress in a particular way, talk in a particular way, live in a particular way. Imagine, if you have your lifestyle changes, what will happen to you? Your money changes, your job changes, something somewhere changes, you will be miserable. And then the other person you want, that person should live just like me. You are already condemned. And you want to condemn somebody else also. Why do you love yourself? Because of my faith, because of my job, because of my money, because of my thought, because of my riches. Are you really loving yourself, friends? When those things change, you'll hate yourself. That is why you can't love somebody. You cannot love that somebody until the person changes to your faith, your food, your dress. What type of love is that? A love that comes with a condition. I love you if only, I have told you so many times, the spoken word is, I love you. The unspoken word is so loud, conditions apply. But if you are a person really in love with yourself, no conditions apply. I am as I am the most wonderful thing. As much I am the blessed one, as much I am the infinity absolute happiness, that is how everybody else is. Therefore, I accept everything that I have because I love who I am, and I accept everything that the others have because who they are is who I am. Both are fine. This is the ultimate thinking, friends. This is not Indian constitution, Asian constitution, European constitution, all these human constitutions. What has happened there? They are situational. Nothing is universal. Nothing is universal. Think of it, friends. Why am I talking to you these things very clearly, please? 50 long years is a long, long time. You have also been exposing yourself to this knowledge. Have you been beautiful human beings, understanding about yourself, who you are? So long. Please, and ask yourself, what have you changed? If you have changed, have you changed your thoughts or you have changed your thinking? One who comes to this knowledge, self-knowledge, doesn't change his thoughts. You have to change his thinking. Because thoughts, are you getting that point? The thoughts will be thoughts. Do you change cooks or do you change the vegetables? Simple as that. Do you change cars or do you change the drivers? The drivers you change because they can't handle the car. A driver is one who should be able to handle what? That vehicle where every part produces a sound except the horn. Condemned car. He can also handle to have the Veyron, Mercedes or Lamborghini, the sophisticated ones. Other driver, he can drive 300 kilometer speed, he can drive 30 kilometer speed. He is a driver. You don't change the car. You change the drivers, understand? I mean, don't tell that the car is condemned. That's it, it's a limited thing. No. The vegetables you don't change. You change the cook because the cook changes the vegetable. The vegetables will not change the cook. Same thing, the thoughts, listen to it very, very carefully. Thoughts, you don't change thoughts. You must change the thinking. But the whole of our life, what we have been doing, you have been changing thoughts. Because that is how we grow up in life. As a child, we don't have any thoughts. You start getting educated, you learn a language, change your language, change your dress, change your food. So change your thoughts also. Listen, change your thoughts. Because or else how will you be an engineer? You should have engineering thoughts. Because to be somebody, you should have those thoughts. To be an engineer, you must have engineering thoughts. Lawyer, you have legal thoughts. To be a philosopher, have philosophical thoughts. So what happens is, we are busy changing thoughts. But we forget, it is not the thoughts that create a problem, the thinking which creates the problem. Right or wrong? Our physical body, please, many times when you go to the chiropractors, what will they say? Change your posture. They don't say change your leg, change your spine. They don't say change your spine, change your posture. They don't change your body. Learn how to use your body. Don't change your organs. Unless you have already spoiled it. Manage your organs. The food that you eat, they destroy your kidney, destroy your heart, destroy your lungs, smoke, drugs. So what do? You can go on you can go on transplanting different organs, but what will happen? If you have not changed the eating, the organs will be dying again and again. If you do not know how to think, if you have not changed your thinking, you can go on gathering many thoughts. It's like you can put up a library in your head, in a library in your house, walking through library, nobody has got the knowledge, only when you study it. You have transplanted that library outside to your head, massive information. But the person is absolutely stupid because he has not changed his thinking. There is a foolish man in the world, very foolish man. He was saying that why nobody likes me? Because I know how to think, I know what to do, how to think, all this stuff. And why nobody likes me? Okay, so everybody likes a scientist, an artist, a painter, musician, magician, all these things. So I am going to change my brain. Okay, go to change your brain. So he won't ask a brain surgeon, sir, how do I want to change my brain because I want to be somebody. I want a scientist brain, artist brain, singer's brain. Okay. So he goes to the shop where there is a brain transplantation place, okay, brain transplantation. So he has got many of those, in that place, many brains are floating in the formaldehyde, okay, story. So they have to be sold. So he saw that, oh, this is a farmer's brain, 500 rupees. This is a musician's brain, 5,000 rupees. This is a swimmer's brain, 2,000 rupees. This is a literature brain, 100,000 rupees. Scientist brain, 500,000 rupees. Philosopher's brain, again another 500, whatever, 100,000 rupees. Then he saw everything and he said, now that I am really going to change the brain, why not change the brain for the brand new brain? Why not change for a best brain? He said, okay, you are giving me the brains of all these different professionals. I want the best brain. And he saw that the best brain is 1 million rupees there on a corner. He asked him, can I have that brain? Whose brain is that? He said, this is a foolish man's brain. What is a foolish man's brain? Because it's a brand new brain. It's never used. Brains do not think. You think through the brain. Nobody was born, the artist was not born with an artist brain. And there is no artist brain, there is no scientist brain, there is no philosopher's brain. There is a brain. How it was used. Same legs we have got. Using the same leg, somebody is a sprinter, somebody is a marathon runner, somebody is a mountain climber, somebody is a dancer, somebody is a kickboxing. Same leg, how many ways you can use? Same hand, how can you use? Will you change your hands? We have been blessed with everything best in this world. We must know how to use it. Instead of changing in all these important things, how do you learn? Not by changing your organs, not by changing your house, by changing your thinking. By changing your thinking. What are you doing? Instead of helping us to change our thinking, they are helping us to change our dress, change the food, change the direction of the way where you can look and pray or all these things. And that is how you can see in the world. Such strange things. Please understand, friends. We have seen like great people, like the Gandhi they talk about. He was putting on 3-piece suit, barrister, whatever it is. And he changed himself to the clothes which is not in high knees, knees, because he wanted to identify the mass of the Indian people. Whatever, good, bad, right, wrong, forget it. That is how it is. But have you not seen people? Those were renunciates, started with a small dhoti, kaupina. The dress putti which doesn't cover the knees, but now with the designer clothes, flowing robes, having best vehicle and all that. How come? What happened to them? Changing the clothes don't make you who you are. Changing your lifestyle doesn't make you who you are. You're thinking. This is somewhere, unfortunately, we have been completely destroyed. It doesn't matter the way the whole world acts. It doesn't matter, friends. Ask yourself, how do you function? Because ultimately, friends, each individual must learn to live his life. Because I don't know how to live my life, I am not appreciating myself as I am, but I have been conditioned to think in so many different ways. Naturally, I expect other people also think in the same possible way. That is where the person wants. Like you say you love somebody, but the person must change. Person must change to what? Your thinking. Is it so? Your dress, your food. So are you going to love yourself for your food? For your thought? Ask yourself, friends. Have you not changed your food habits? Have you not changed your dresses? Have you not changed your love for one sound or a touch or a taste or a smell? Everything. You have never been a static person. If you are a person who is in love with yourself, I love myself for who I am and not for what I have. If you love yourself for what you have, it is a continuously changing dynamic. It will continuously change. You love your youth will go, you will hate yourself. The other person's youth will go, you will hate the other person. That is how people get into trouble. Please. So here is something. The person must learn to think, because the thinking which creates the problem. Don't give them thoughts. Teach how to think. Don't change the vegetables. Teach them how to cook. Whatever vegetable is, learn how to cook. However much money you have got, learn how to live. Thinking. How beautiful. Think of it, friends. That is where comes, I must understand about myself. So, when I have learned to solve all my problems because I appreciate who I am. Because that is the only thing which creates every problem in life, which you have seen in the last class. Please think of it. Because in the whole universe, I told you last class, I'll tell you that how in this whole universe, your body is the most important thing, your thoughts and the I thought is the most important thing. That must be understood very, very clearly. Is it really so? And it is universally true, friends. Universally true. Don't say the black man, white man, green man, yellow man, brown man is more important, or men are more important, women are less important. That's nonsense. Every person in this whole universe, every person is totally important. Completely. Most important. There is nobody more important than you or less important than you. Natat samosti kutopi adhika anya. There is nothing like it. That is the question of somebody bigger than you or smaller than you. That comes only in relation to the roles. Please see how we have, instead of giving this idea to us, what has been given to us is how everything is more important than us. in this whole world, which is the most important thing? How many people shall say, my physical body? I shall go into that, make a little drawing, see that very interesting, then I'll come back here. Okay? Please see that. This is known as a very conditioned thinking. The thoughts have been given to us, and that is how we have condemned. Please, look at it, see it for yourself. Okay. It's a very simple example. Okay? Very simple example. Just look at this picture. This is 4 squares. 4 squares. Okay? Why it is not running? Okay. Just see that, huh? There are 4 squares. Okay? Just see, 4 squares. Okay, these 4 squares, now I divide it like this. Now, this is square A, B, C, D. Okay, there are 4 squares. Now, suppose I want you to divide this square A into 2 whatever the left out area, to make it into 2 equal parts. Easy or difficult? Some people cannot think how to make it equal part. Some people may find time, take time. Anyway, straight away you can do this. Equal part. Okay? Very simple. Suppose I say, so this is 2 equal parts. I say, the square B, make it to 3 equal parts. Everybody will start thinking, as though it's very, very difficult. Because how to make it 3 squares? Very difficult. So now here, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 equal parts. Just one line. Simple thing. This is make it 4 equal parts. This equal, make it 4 equal parts. It will be little tricky. 4 equal parts? Yes. This is very, seems to be easy because I am drawing it out. Think it over, no, but not many people can do it. So they make it 4 equal parts. Oh my God, the squares are all visible, but everything is equal part. Now can you divide this one to 7 equal parts? The square D, can you make it to 7 equal parts? Finished. 7 squares are. From 1 square, 7 squares, 7 equal parts. The sharpest mind will fail. Because, which is the easiest thing? 7 equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 1 second. But our head has gone into square. When your head has gone into square, you are thinking of square. This first square divided into second square divided into 4, 3 equal parts. This is also all looking like square, no? So your head will be now working only on the square. These parts, 7 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy. This is known as thinking. Learning to think. But thoughts means stuck. It is just like different traditions if you look at it. So why do you say different types of religions in the world? Oh, in Hinduism they burn the body. In some other tradition they bury the body. Don't do that. That is not because of the religion. That is because of the area in which they were developed, where it started. Here there are a lot of trees are there, plants are there, hot country, everything. So just when that person is dead, bury him and finish it up. Why do anything else? But suppose you go into Middle Eastern countries, that belt where all the Jewish or the what is that Islam or the Christianity came, if you go there, you travel for thousands of miles, there is nothing but desert, sun and the mountains. So where is the trees to burn them? Dig a hole and bury it. It's a burial. Very simple as that. If somebody is, Hindus are all vegetarians, others are not. If vegetarian, if the country, kingdom is like that, the whole country is like that, plenty of rivers, plenty of river valleys, things, so you can have it there. But if you go to Eskimos, if you go to Amazon, you go to all these different areas, what will they eat? Naturally, in European countries, there will be full snow and full ice for 6 months. What will they eat? Those days, when it started, they have to eat meat, they have to eat things. And here they go to India and whether cow is worshipped, because in agrarian economy, cow is the ultimate. Somewhere it is food. Think of it, friends. If your thinking is universal, you shall not look down upon somebody, nor you shall say this is the best. In a relative universe, understand, in a relative world, nobody is better, nobody is lesser. Why somebody is vegetarian? Why somebody is non-vegetarian? Why somebody is putting on a three-piece cloth, full dress, we call it civilized, and here is a person, the popina, shall we call it undressed? No. It all depends. So here comes, understand, our thinking must change. The world will not change. Objects will not change. Body will not change. But our thinking must change so that we can bring best out of everyone, like a musical instrument. Same musical instrument give to 1,000 people, how will they play? The person who doesn't know anything, what is the idea for that? You should need a musical instrument. The person who knows a little something, maestro, oh God, same veena, same violin, same flute, somebody is a maestro. Why? The instruments are different or the player is different. Human bodies around the world is same. If the color is different, it is not because of the superiority and inferiority. Polar bear, white in the polar region, brown bear, black bear, different climates, different colors, pigmentation. But what has happened to the people who think of it? Black, white, brown, grey, yellow, red, grey. Oh God! What is that for? Same instruments. In the physical body, same instruments, same sets of legs, same sets of hands, same set of body, and same set of body, your stomach, your brain, your eye, same thing everywhere. Everything is same. Even the brain also is same. Totally unused, stupid. Used condition. Only this way of thinking, no other way of thinking. Now, when the brain itself has the capacity to think million different ways, why have you condemned it to use it in a particular way? Our musician will say only sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. What is this? Do re mi ma so la ti do. What is that? Only those things. Combination, million different music. I use my leg just for walking. I use my hand just for slapping. What is that for? Physical body. How many different ways it can be used? Million different ways. So if you say, in our religion, body should be used only like this. In our religion, thought should be used only like this. In our religion, you should not think beyond this. What is this? What is this? Are you getting that point, friends? That is why people have trouble. Because who you are, universally one and the same. So long before I want to solve somebody's problem, first I must solve mine. My problem is what? Understanding who am I. Knowing what is most important. Okay? Knowing what is most important. Only if you are aware of it, then only beautiful. Most religions we shall say, the person who follows that religion is most important. In the Upanishads, there is no such thing. You are important irrespective of your caste, creed, sex, race, faith, religion, anything. Everybody is important. Everybody is immortal, absolute, sanatana, eternally fresh. You don't have to convert yourself. Understand, you don't have to convert yourself to be superior and inferior. If you convert yourself, you will be superior or inferior. As you are, no conversion needed, infinity absolute. Aham Atma Sarva Bhuta says, I am the self in all the beings. Brahmaivaham idam jagat sakalam chimatra vistarikam. I am the truth, the absolute consciousness. Everybody also is one and the same. What conversion is needed? For conversion means what? Getting a fake identity. Are you getting that? When you are converting yourself from one faith to another faith. Are you converting yourself to another self? Are you getting that point? You must see that, friends. You are not converting yourself from one self to another self. You are converting yourself from one thought to another thought, one faith to another faith, one practice to another practice, one dress to another dress. A style of person, oh, I want to be renunciate, I put on this fancy ochre cloth or red cloth. I want to be indulgent, some other things. Why? Your experiences are changing, your dresses are changing, field of experience also are changing. But in every dress and in every field of experience, you are the same, consciousness is same. That at any time it has no change whatsoever. So that is why you must appreciate. Once you see that, you are happy with yourself and therefore you are happy with anything and everything. Who I am is absolute happiness. What I have are relative positions. My decisions are situational. If it is terribly cold, I will cover myself body. If there is no cold, throw the whole damn the whole thing, move on just with a piece of cloth. It doesn't matter. I don't have to dress in a particular way all the time. I don't have to eat these things in a particular all the time. Why? Because my happiness is not conditional, my existence is not conditional, my immortality is not conditional, my being who I am is not conditional, and that applies to everybody. Universal constitution, Vedanta Upanishad, self. Okay? And so we must discover how, what is the most important thing I was telling you, so see that, friends, okay? Start with the physical universe. Nice, thank you. Yes. Please see that point, friends, okay? Because it has been made difficult, so naturally you can't divide those squares in a particular way. 7 equal divisions, why are you relating to other 3? Completely there. So, same thing. You want to understand about yourself? Why should I understand about myself? That is because I have been given wrong ideas. What is the most important thing in the universe, in the world? Who is the most important person? Governor, president, prime minister, kings, rich man, father, mother. Everybody is important except me. Not that to a child you will tell like that. Don't do that to a child and destroy him. You know it. How I started with this idea that my father is most important, mother is most important, people are important, everybody is more important than me. But then ultimately I discovered, when I grew up, suddenly because of my identity, my individuality, I could not accept anybody superior to me. But I am supposed to say everybody is superior. Since I do not say other people are superior, I am branded as selfish. If I take interest in myself, I am branded as selfish. Now I must live for others. I therefore don't understand what are the others are here for. I must live for others. I don't know why others are here for. Right? Think of it. So when I start thinking like that, I laugh at every religion, every faith, everything. If you are an intelligent person, you shall naturally question everybody. And if you question everybody, you are a heretic. You shall not question, you shall not rebel. What is this? Rebelliousness is a natural byproduct of the thinking. Naturally, because you can't accept everything that you have been told. Everybody said earth is flat. Everybody says earth is flat. Nobody questions it. Sun is rising. Nobody questions it. Moon is complete by itself. Nobody questions it. Moon is cool. Moon has a light. Moon doesn't have a light. What is this cool now? Thinking begins. Appreciate, friends. So, if I ask the question, see that, friends, who or what is the most important thing in this physical universe? The space, air, fire, water, earth, mountains, everything is there. Until my body is here, this universe means nothing to me. Please start it. Until your body is there, the whole universe doesn't mean anything to you. The best thing in the physical universe you can get, the best thing in the physical universe you can gain is your body. Because when the body is there, whatever you have gained or you are planning to gain is meaningful. Your empire, your hutment, your small job, big job. Everything is meaningful if your body is there. So the best thing in the material universe you can gain is the gaining of the physical body. Appreciate. What a blessing it is to be born with a body. Whose body? Not your father's body, mother's body, people's body. Your body. And the physical body will never know about its own importance, because the physical body is inert, unconscious. Deho na janati, body never knows. Listen carefully. But without this physical body, the whole physical universe means nothing. Like even without the part of a body, without the eyes, all the sights have no meaning for me. Without my ears, are you getting that point? Without the ears, sounds of million kinds have no interest. Without my tongue, what taste? Without my nose, what smell? Without my skin, what touch? One part is missing, that 1/5 of the universe is missing for us. Physical body is the most important thing. So, which is the body you must take care? Your body. Therefore, don't say it is selfish. As much I must take care of my physical body for my living, I must respect every physical body to be kept alive for their living. It's not that, Vedanta Upanishad is very, what is that, the selfish thinking. My body is the most important. Yes, my body is most important for me, and I respect your body is most important for you. How beautiful it is. The whole physical universe. Please. And therefore, this physical body must be maintained. And friends, who maintains this physical body? If the body by itself cannot keep itself alive, that is where comes your mind, understand. As a children, when you are growing up in life, please, with every perception, a thought is Very important, please. Every perception, a thought is picked up. You hear something, that thought are there. You touch something, those thoughts are there. You taste something, that is there. You smell something, that is there. You are introduced to different type of people, those thoughts are there. You are introduced to different types of objects, sound, touch, taste, smell, sight. That personal universe is now created. That is why anything that doesn't exist in my personal thought world doesn't mean anything to me. Think of it. And if anything happens to the personal world, the whole world is affected by me, for me. Father is dead, I'm depressed. Mother is gone, finished. Job is gone, wife is gone, child is gone, divorced. Your personal world collapses. You are a zombie walking this earth. You are dead when you are 20, 30, 40, 50. You are buried when you are 70, 80. You don't live your life. Where does it happen? Long before the body dies, in your thought world, there is one thought. Please think of it. In your thought world, there are so many thoughts. But what is the most important thought? I want you to see that, please. Just like the physical universe, there are 8 billion people. Trillions of different objects. All these things are important if this little body is existing for me. If this is gone, everything is gone. Therefore, friends, shall we encourage people to kill themselves for somebody's sake? Convert and destroy somebody? Because you are born complete. Universe is here. I am yet to isolate this body. Are you getting that point, please? Universe is everywhere. My sense of isolation begins with sense of individuality. Necessary. Nothing in this world feels isolated except human beings. And your isolation is complete. Who feels that? Your body feels isolated? Your sense organs feels isolated? No. In your thought world, there are so many thoughts. Which is the most important thought? I thought. Are you really getting that point, friends? I thought is the most important thought because it creates terrible confusion, convulsions. It uses every thought. Therefore, it must know how to think. It is not what thoughts are there in your thought world. It is how you are using them. It is not your physical body that is very important. It's not your physical body that is very important. It is how you are using your physical body. Understand carefully. It's not how much money you have got, but how you use it. Have you not seen people? Yesterday there was a newspaper thing in somewhere, I don't know, the royal family, the Queen Mother, in a small king type of thing, the grandson hit that grandmother, killed her. It happened in where? Nepal also. The prince killed the entire family. Tsar of Russia. how they were all totally destroyed. Louis XIV. World history is full of it. Mughals, Mongols, Julius Caesar, all these people. Those days, what does it mean? Full. The Roman, the Vikings, everywhere. If you look at these things, how they kill each other, destroy each other for superiority. We read it as history. Friends, will you like to be sacrificed for one of those type of conflict? Your physical body? It must be protected. Sharira madhyam khalu, indeed, then only dharma sadhana. First the body must be taken care. That's the beginning. Physical health is absolutely important for everybody, friends. Long before I learned how to take care of my body, my mother is taking care of it, my father is taking care of it, the best way they know. If the Eskimo is eating like an Eskimo, if the Bedouin is eating like a Bedouin, if the European is eating like an European, if the Indians are eating like an Indian, if a Burmese is eating like a Burmese, why? Well, those are the food available, those are the things available. So the customs will change, as they say no. Think global, but act local. We are part of the whole world, but be a Burmese, be an Indian, wherever you are. You can have a little extension. Think universal, act situational. You can add that. Think universal, not global. Think universal. Who I am, who you are. Because same type of arrangement. Physical body similar. Same thing. Somebody doesn't have an extra liver, another person has one less lungs, somebody has less amount of blood, somebody more. No. Same thing. Black, white, green, yellow, same thing. And body has no conflict, has no choices. Think, friends. And this physical body must be taken care. When the first parents are taking care, according to their knowledge. There is a time when people did not know many things about the body. Now so many things have been known by the physical body. But all these informations are put into the head of the child. So we are creating are you getting that point? We are creating our personal world. What my father was eating, I may not be eating. They were drinking ghee, I say ghee is bad. They are eating sweet, he said no, it's not good. Somebody is thinking being fat is very nice. No. Why? Because physical body must be taken care. And what is there? Simple thought you think. If you think like that, you are living, this is your learning to think, friends, learning to think. Your physical body needs to be fed. The body does not eat. I, the thought, never eats. I need to feed the body through which I am expressing myself in the world. But this is the instrument with which I will go working. To give you the best thing immediately, 3 things we have known. Beautiful, okay? Because how can you just go from the beginning? That is why you go on jumping from infinity to infinity, from one range to another range. We have talked about 3 Shaktis, Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti. It is Indian, human. It is feminine, masculine, neuter, transgender. For everybody this is the truth. These are the 3 fundamental power. which every human individual is blessed with. Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Listen carefully first. Friends, please. See how it is. This is the flower. Please. We see this flower. True to my perception, the thought, true to the perception, the thought is there. Okay? It's a flower, I saw it, thought is there. The eyes see the flower. Eyes cannot see the thought of the flower. The thought of the flower cannot be seen, heard, touched, tasted or smelled. You can only know it, you can be conscious of it. Eyes cannot be conscious, ears cannot be conscious, tongue cannot be conscious, nose cannot be conscious, the skins cannot be conscious. There is a perception, there is a sensation. There is a difference between a sensation, perception and consciousness. You can be conscious of your thought. You cannot have a sensation of a thought. You can be, are you getting that? You can be conscious of your thought. As a child, it looks like my world begins through perception, because others bring me perception, others feed me, others bring it. The child doesn't go for it. Listen carefully. So the kriya for the physical body is taken care of by my parents and others. Are you getting that? Right. Then this kriya shakti, because of this, because my body can walk, that is why you make me walk. Some of the child cannot walk. Can you make him walk? Kriya Shakti is there inherent in the body. Are you getting that point? Kriya Shakti, the capacity to act is already inherent in the body. Because it can, eyes can see, I show you things. If eyes can't see, what will you show me? If the hands cannot be lifted, what are you going to teach me tennis or badminton? Cannot. Listen, this Kriya Shakti, but I am not using it. Others are using it for me. And once they have used it for me, the thoughts are there created. Thoughts are created. As a child, I have no personal wish because I have no personality, individuality. No personal wish. Up to 4, 5, 6-year-old, still there is no personal wish. Don't be so ridiculous that tell me exactly when it begins. There is no exactly when it begins. There is no wish for the child yet. After some time, the child can wish, I don't like that sweet, I want this sweet, I don't like that dress, I want this dress. Ichha Shakti has started working. But when you say, don't want it, you cannot have it, that fellow says, I want it. When he says, I want it, how does he choose from one thought to another thought? Because he unconsciously taps the Jnana Shakti, the capacity to be conscious. The moment a thought comes, your eyes cannot see. Your ears cannot see. Not only your eyes, your ears, your body, your physical organs cannot see your thought, others also cannot see your thought. Lucky. That is when you insist, your parents say, I can't believe, how can you say you want it? But that's the thought is there bothering you, no. Your thoughts, they don't know. So, that is the time you start really functioning completely. First you are Jnana Shakti, you are conscious of your thought. Listen. Who chooses to decide? Ichha Shakti. Who is using it? I thought. First, I know. I want. Are you getting that? Because you say, I know, therefore you are conscious. Or because you are conscious, therefore you say, I know. Because of the thought, you are conscious. Or because you are conscious, therefore your thoughts have come. Are you getting that? As even Kriya Shakti is inherent, Physical body when it's born, the activities are Mahadeva. All the actions are potential in it, inherent in it. The moment you are born, Jnana Shakti also is inherent. Ichha Shakti has not started. Are you getting that point? So because of that, your parents take you for a walk and a move and all these things, help you to use your body, but they don't make you conscious. They are already, consciousness is already there. And when because of your movement, perception, sensation, a thought world is being created, because the individuality has not yet come, you go along with your parents, whatever they say. Once that little I has started coming, because remember the question, in your thought world, which is the most important thought? Until the I thought comes, every other thought has no meaning. And once the I thought comes, you are a problem to yourself and you become the terrible problem for everybody else. That is why a dictator, understand friends, think of it, from this little I thought, a dictator is born, a persecutor is born, a mafia is born, a barbarian is born, a philosopher is born, a scientist is born, an engineering is born. Depends how they are using their thoughts. Nobody is born engineer, born dictator, born hater, born lover. Nobody. Where is taking the shape? Ask yourself, today you are who you are because of this I thought, identifying with so many other different thoughts. Right or wrong? Please be a scientist now. Come on, be a scientist. Come on. Be kind. No, you are trained to be cruel. You are trained to be selfish. When you take the body to be yourself, you become selfish. If you know yourself, who you are, you have a body. Everybody is who they are, they have a body. As much my body needs to be taken care, their body needs to be taken care. Why should somebody be converted to my faith, my thinking? Born into India, river valley civilization, born into Eskimo country, born into a desert, Bedouin lifestyle, born into a tribes. Languages vary, food vary, drinks vary. Festival, spring festival. What is a spring festival? Our springtime is somebody's, Australia is now 40 degree, 50 degree. White Christmas in Madras, white Christmas. In Africa, if Santa Claus come in that fancy dress, he will melt. Are you getting that point, please? Festivities are in every country, everywhere is organized according to the summer festival. Summer times are different. Winter festival, winter times are different. Nothing is universal. Please. Only one thing is universal, yourself, who you are. So with the thought inside, one thought is very important, I thought. So, which thought must be taken care of? In the physical universe, your body has to, how to take care of the body, we shall see tomorrow. The physical universe, your body. And if you know how to take care of your body, you shall tell others how to take care of their body. A person who is physically disabled by choice, meaning wrong choices, eating unnecessary things, always sick, what direction he shall give to somebody? Just like the physically, when you are sick, you do not know how to make somebody healthy. That is why even the doctors cannot tell. Because eating is physical. What to eat is decided inside. What not to eat, how to eat, is decided inside. So physically, you may learn to walk, but where to walk decided somewhere else. You have money, you have gun, you have got everything, but how to use it, it decided somewhere else. So if you know how to take care of your body, you shall take other people to take care of their body. Imagine, friends. If you know how to take care of your mind, your all thoughts, in front first that I thought, your life is beautiful. Consciousness is same for everybody. Therefore, friends, please tell me, what shall be the universal picture? Creation is a blessing in this physical universe. Each of our physical body, whoever, wherever you are, in whichever country, whichever continent, jungle, forest, mountain, wherever you are, our bodies are same. You must be kind to everybody as much you are to be taken care of for your own physical body. And where from the care begins? From inside. Your thoughts must be proper. Thoughts are given. Thinking is not taught. Vegetables are there. Cooking is not taught. Musical instrument is there. How to play the instrument is not taught. So who should be taught? Not the instrument, the instrumentalist. The thought is not taught, the thinker is taught. I thought. And this I thought, how will it learn? Just to play the flute? I must hold the flute objectively, then play with it. To handle the thought, I must objectively be aware of the thought. Then shall I use the thought. And long before I use the thought, I must know who I am. Or somewhere, sometimes you must know who I am. Because why do I want to play? Why do I want to wish anything? For my happiness. Why do I want to wish? Listen. Why do we want to wish something? To act at the level of the body, so that I can be happy in life. And that happiness is neither in the physical body, nor in the thought level, but in yourself, the consciousness. So the Jnana Shakti is already there, which is an absolute bliss. You are happy with yourself. Happy with yourself, use your thoughts. Which thought? Don't ask me. Surely a happy man will not use his thought to kill others. A dictator cannot be born. If you understand what a blessing your life is, because you are a blessing, happy, relaxed, all the time blissful with myself, absolutely free. The presence or absence of thought doesn't make no difference. The presence or absence of a physical condition doesn't make any difference. I am always there, eternally, ever existing, eternally blissful. The presence or absence of an object in the world will not make any difference. My own physical body, alive, now is going to pass. Beautiful. As long as it has been alive, I have been absolutely blissful. When the body goes, goes. I thought, is such a blessing. It appeared to be a big problem, but when I know thinking, I now know the thinker, this I, really doesn't need to exist for me to be myself. For I to say, I know, the knowing principle must be existing. And I don't have to say I to be the knowing principle. The name is not required. As when no name is required in the physical universe for anything physical to exist. I don't have to say hibiscus for the hibiscus to exist. I don't have to say body for the body to exist. As when everything is existing without a naming in the physical universe, in the thought universe, everything is existing without being a thought. Consciousness. A thought is a picture. A thought is a name. Who you are is neither a name nor a picture. Always the same. So, when you thus solve your problem, you do not dismiss anything. Everything existing in its own place. And you are who you are. Then the whole world becomes a blessing. When you have solved your problem, you can solve everybody's problem. Nobody needs to change his thought. You don't need to change your thought. You don't have to change your religion. You don't change your faith. You don't have to change anything. You just be yourself. This is the essence of the understanding eternal in the Upanishads. And we shall see these things, friends, more and more and more. Close your eyes, please. The three powers, Jnana Shakti, consciousness, inherent in all. Thoughts are there, but thoughts must be used. That is why individuality is required. To decide which thought to use or not to use. You can't take away desire from the human being, and you should not. But the wrong reason for desiring is, you desire for happiness. No, you desire, you wish for something, not looking for happiness, but out of happiness, for its own sake. I want to go to a place for its own sake, not for happiness' sake. That is your thinking. But simply desiring will not work unless there is a Kriya Shakti, action orientation at the level of the body. I want to go to the beach, use your leg. You want to play something, use your hand. You want to eat something, every part of the body is used for something or the other. But that action will not bring you happiness. The perception will not bring you happiness. The sensation will not bring you happiness. It's a comfort or discomfort. Comfortable feeling, uncomfortable feeling. Happiness is not a comfort or discomfort. Happiness is not a sensation. Neither the happiness is a thought or a thinker. So all the three Shaktis, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Ichha Shakti, inherent in the universe, is all yours. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody can take it away. Nobody can deny. Nobody can impose. Always blissful, at all times, all places, all conditions. That is the eye of the eyes. So many roles you play, but one absolute. The third eye, consciousness, behind every perception. Please see that, friends, very nicely. We shall see tomorrow again. Thank you.